So I just opened the spring to increase the noise here on the clicker of the new 2024 Vanford. But this procedure, here is what I don't like in these Vanfords, which is different in the Twin Power and the Stella and the more expensive reels. Do you see this? Look at the type of screw. This is a screw that is designed to go into plastic. I don't know what material the housing is, the housing of the spool, but if this is the screw, I'm thinking the housing is plastic. So be very careful when you're putting this. Do not over tighten. If you strip this plastic housing, I don't know how you're gonna fix it. I honestly don't know how you're gonna fix it. Now, why am I saying this? Because in the Twin Power Stella Vanquish, the expensive reel, this housing that you see right here, this hole, this housing is metal, okay? And the screw has different thread designed to go into metal housing. The little cuts, they are not spaced so wide. Anyway, you know the difference between a screw designed to go into plastic or wood and a screw designed to go into metal. I know cheaper reels, everything will be cheaper, but this one little part, at least give me out of the factory the spring a little bit more tension in it. Another tip, if you do use thread locker, and it's a good idea to use thread locker because then you don't need to over tighten the screw that holds the hammer, and it will stay in the plastic housing forever once you set up everything the way you like it. Keep in mind the thread locker should only be on the thread of the screw, and it should not touch the hammer. If the thread locker touches the hammer and dries, it will create matter that will be stuck there permanently. It will still work, but the thread locker material will now absorb the vibration, and the whole point of opening the spring was to increase the force of the hit and the consequent vibration. So keep in mind, if you do use it at all, and inside of plastic you might not have to use it, it holds pretty good. I've had good success not using thread locker and still never came out. I'm just saying, I'm not saying use thread locker, I'm saying if you do use it, make sure it doesn't touch the actual hammer. All right, one more tip, since all of a sudden it seems like I'm doing a video about this. I just wanted to show you the spring, and now all of a sudden I'm doing video about this. If ever your drag clicker stops making sound and you inspect and everything looks good, it's just not clicking. What's happening is this screw right here that looks like a C-clip, this screw is slipping, the screw that holds the bearing. By the way, the new Vanford accepts exactly the same bearing as the old Vanford. I do have these bearings that you see here in my shop. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. I have it in stainless steel and ceramic. I don't think there is a point of putting ceramic there. I myself use the stainless steel, but I do have either one. But yeah, if it's ever slipping, remove this C-clip wire here, tighten it a little bit with the pliers, and one time it started slipping, I grabbed this end here and I bent it inward on purpose. I just bent it a little bit inward so it doesn't slip at all. But anyway, if it's slipping, tighten the C-clip a little bit and it's gonna stop slipping. There we go. I don't have external microphone. I don't know what you're gonna hear, but I'm holding it as close as I can. Now I can hear it, and most importantly, you guys will be able to hear it in my videos.